Hello students, hope you all are well. So today we are going to start with our third chapter, class 8 of history, India in the 18th century. So in this chapter, this chapter is related to the decline of Mughal rulers or Mughal empire mainly. So according to the reduced syllabus, we are having this main topic. This is the crisis of the empire and the later Mughals. Question could be there, write in the causes or factor for the decline of the Mughal empire. So let us start with this. The Mughal empire, after reaching its height of success, started facing variety of crises towards the closing years of the 17th century. So near about when it was the last years of 17th century, this Mughal empire came to its end. Many reasons were there behind the decline of this empire. So those reasons, those causes or factors we are going to start. Number one is later Mughals were very weak, so it became increasingly difficult for them to keep a check on the emerging powerful Mansabdars. So these Mansabdars were the person with the huge power in the empire. So they were commanding the armies even, but on the name of emperor. It means they were governing the state, they were commanding the army, they were having huge land portions, they were very rich, they were very powerful, and they were using that powers on the name of emperor. Now they became very powerful, but later Mughals were so weak, they were not able to keep a check on the emerging power of these Mansabdars. They were not aware, they were not capable to put a check. So these Mansabdars started to gather more powers day by day, and emperors now were very weak even to control over these Mansabdars, even to put a check on the powers of these Mansabdars. Second is nobles appointed as governors, those were known as subedars in that time, often controlled offices of revenue and military administration. So these nobles, nobles means very rich persons having a good position in the empire, they were appointed as a governors by the emperor. So now they started to put a control of the revenue and military administration even. During that time, this was known as Diwani and Faujdari. So over these two offices, they started to put their own control. Then, because they are having control over these two very important departments of the empire, this gave them extraordinary political, economic, and military power over the vast region of the Mughal empire. As governors they consolidated means they combined their powers. So they consolidated their control over the provinces. Provinces means like your states, like Punjab, Haryana, these are states, means these type of provinces, they started to put their own control. The periodic remission of revenue to the capital decline. So they were having the duty to submit revenue amount. Revenue means land revenue was there. They were there to collect that land revenue, and it was their duty to submit the amount of that revenue in the treasury. So periodic means time was fixed every if it is fixed, then every first week of a month they have to submit, or every first month of the year they have to submit the revenue. They started not to submit that revenue, means that was declined. Then peasants and zamindars who were under pressure due to mounting taxes, means other additional taxes. Mounting taxes means additional taxes. Already they were paying that land revenue, But now some additional taxes were also there. So these peasants and zamindars, they were under the pressure. Peasants because they have to give that amount, and zamindars because they were having the duty to collect from peasants. Then these zamindars had to pay that amount to these particular nobles. Then rebuild in many parts of northern and western India. So the parts of northern and the western India, many started to rebel. They were against the emperor. They started not to obey the rules and orders of the rulers. Then Mughal emperors after Aurangzeb. So Aurangzeb was very powerful. They were having control over the empire. But later Mughals, or we can say after Aurangzeb, other rulers were not capable. They were not able to put a check, to make a control of the gradual shifting of political and economic authority into the hands of provincial governors. So these governors were appointed in every province. So these governors, as I told you, they started to consolidate their powers. They started to make huge powers, whether it was a political or economic authority. They started to put all these kind of powers in their own hand. But after Aurangzeb, other rulers were not able to put a check to stop them to doing this kind of things. So as they were not capable, so they were not able to put a check. Now all these powers were in the hand of governors only, and local chieftains and other groups and other local chiefs and other groups, those who were having a little power, and they started to gather more powers. So they were not, these means later Mughals were not able to put a check. Now the power is going in the hand of these other authorities and skipping from the ruler's hand. Then in the midst of this economic and political crisis, already economic and political crisis was there in the emperor. During that type of crucial period, other thing that happened, it was the ruler of Iran, that was Nadir Shah. He started to attack and plundered the city of Delhi in 1739. What he did after attacking, he took away immense, means great, huge amount of wealth. So the wealth of Delhi he started to plunder and took back to his own land. This invasion was followed by a series of plundering raids by our Afghan ruler Ahmad Shah Abdali. Means again and again he was doing same kind of things. Who invaded northern India 5 times between 1748 and 1761. So between time period near about of 13 years, he invaded northern India 5 times. He plundered northern India 5 times, and this was another challenge for the Mughals. These were the main factors behind the decline of the Mughal Empire. Okay, next time we will come with another video. If something else will be there in your chapter according to revised syllabus, then I will let you know. Otherwise, only this was the main topic of this chapter. Thank you.